Welcome back, good people. Welcome to the Queen's Hangout. How y'all doing? Today is Monday. How everybody doing out there in the YouTube world? Out there in the world. Just got off work, and it's 5:51. Oh my God, y'all! These hours is getting me. I'm trying to straighten y'all up a little bit. There you go. Yeah, how is everybody going? How everybody thinking about the election? It's over with. It's done. We can stop getting all the phone calls. It's over. What are everybody's views? Let me know in the comment. What's everybody's views on it? How y'all think the next 4 years is going to be? We can only hope for the best. Only hope for the best. We had the grandkids this weekend, so I shot some footage, and they was in there with me. So Lord, y'all, when we put that footage together, I don't know how it's gonna come out, but it's the raw deal, baby. And anybody out there got grandkids out there knows. They was jumping around and playing, and we had movie night. We did a facial, me and my granddaughter. Grandson, so we had a good old time this weekend. Even though I still had to work Saturday, but when I got off work, we still had a good time. We went walking around in some stores, and that's all in the other blog. So when I gotta get somebody to edit that, because that thing is all over the map. I was trying to get some content. They want to hold the phones, so baby, we might be looking at the floor. I don't know what y'all gonna be seeing in that one. But I said content is content. We'd rather be real. We ain't trying to be fake and try to post no stuff that, we ain't doing everyday life. But we had a good time. And I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend as well. But y'all, my channel is growing. I thank everybody out there. I really do appreciate it. Trying to help me get monetized by December. So I got some advice today. Shout out to Sneeze, I think that's his name. He reviewed my channel, and he told me that I need to make longer content. So I kind of felt that. So I want to thank him for reviewing my channel. So I really appreciate it. So that lets me know people are watching. So I thank him so much for reviewing my channel. So yes, I'm going to try to make longer content and try to put more content out there, y'all. And I do be videotaping on the weekend, but the only thing about it, because I have to stop start, is I got to get the editing thing down. That's what is holding me up, because I could be dropping videos like so after Sunday. I can be, if I knew how to edit it, drop it, and I have content out there. But when it's choppy like that, I tried to edit and try to make it smooth, and I was cutting out stuff that was supposed to be cut out. So I don't know. I think my nerves just bad, y'all. I think it's just old age, I guess. I don't know. Make my nerves bad when I was trying to do that. So I don't know, y'all. I got to see how this light gonna be in here. I don't know. I might have to put it. Oh, remember last time I put it down here? I don't know. We might have to put it down here. So, because it's gonna be dark in a minute. I already know. It is definitely going to be dark. So let's see. Let's turn it this way for right now. This was not bad sunlight, but it's going to be so dark in here. But yeah, so we had a good time this weekend. Look, kind of rainy here in Georgia, a little misty. We did get a little rain yesterday from this. I think that storm is bringing some rain here. So, but yes. So I'm keeping my eye on that storm, because I want to make sure it don't go up through Louisiana and it turn into it turns into a tropical storm once it hits hits land. I just want to watch out for any tornadoes or anything like that, because the weather been so warm, and then by going up through Louisiana, we have to watch out for my son, because he, go to school in Mississippi. So I'll be like, I'll be on that weather, baby, because I'll be like, well, I don't want nothing to happen to my child. So I I always look at it. And then plus, my background, I used to work for a national disaster team, so that's kind of how we do things when it comes to contain these storms. We watch them left and right. Guys be at work, be like, Quinn, what's gonna happen? I'll be cracking up. Yeah, we in the clear. It ain't gonna do nothing to us, but get us some rain. But I gotta watch out for my baby. Oh yeah, I need to stop at Dairy Queen, but that's Dairy Queen. Oh Lord, I wanted a blizzard. I'm trying to lay up off of them. I got a trip coming up in January, so I need to lose some weight. I've been trying, but hopefully it work out for me. Trying to change my eating habits, not eat so late, because I know, I gotta go home. As soon as I go home, I take a shower, I'm going to bed. I gotta be right back up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I don't even be trying to eat like that late. Then when you eat late like that, I can't sleep like that. I be having dreams and everything. Eating late like that. I just can't do it. So, but yes. But y'all, everything looks like I contact a bricklayer because we adding on to my grandmother's house, and she has a crawl space, so I need a bricklayer to run the foundation of the house, for the add-on. So hopefully he'll be giving me a call back. I hope he don't interrupt the video. Hopefully he'll give me a call back and let me know something, a price, so I can be working towards saving for that. Kind of know what my number is for us, because I have to put a whole new roof on there, because we're raising the ceilings up to 10. It's gonna be 10 feet ceilings in the house. We got 8 now, so we're raising them up to 10. So therefore, I gotta add a couple of take the old roof off, because it was leaking in there so bad. And when they didn't tie the house in right, so they did an add-on, which was my grandmother's room, and they did tie the structure in with the old structure. So for years it's been leaking water in there for years and years. So that's why I had to end up changing all the joists and stuff in the house, because over time, if you don't take care of that stuff, it's just natural, it's just gonna go bad. So I already ran all the joists and new subfloor in there, so that's pretty much done. So now it's time for me to do the outside, so I can start going back into the inside. So we gotta get the foundation and the structure, to add on for that. So I'm hoping I can stay under at least 3,000 with the add-on, and that's with the cinder blocks. So I don't know. I never, even priced how much it would cost with cinder blocks and stuff. So that's something that I'm gonna have to really do some homework on. Like, how do you calculate? I know how to calculate the square footage, but I don't know what bricklayers charge nowadays. Now I have plenty of bricklayers on my job, but I haven't asked them any questions. I need to. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Go out in the field and ask a couple of questions. Yeah, I'm down to my last on my Laneige. Baby, I love this lip gloss. This ashy. This is I don't know which one it is, but it's the purple one. Girl, I'm down to, you can see, I'm down to the itsy bitsy on this. But yeah, I try to keep one in my jacket. Turn straight on shirt. I try to keep one in my my vest that I have to wear at work. So yeah, it'd be too windy and be walking around with white lips. No Lord. But y'all start putting back your money, start budgeting, start before the first of the year. That way you can go on the first of the year going full blast for 2025. Remember, I told you, just go ahead and have that money already direct deposit out. Get you an account. Find you a high yield savings account. There's so many out there. SoFi. You got Amex. You got I want to say Fidelity. I think Fidelity is a high yield savings account. I think so. And then also check with your banks too and see, you know, if your banks have. I know there's a bank in Arkansas that has a high yield account with it. So, you know, checking your local areas and, you know, or just Google it, you know, high yields. You want to get somebody that's got like at least a 4% so you can make 4% back on your money. And like I said, you don't have to start off with a lot, you know what I'm saying? But just start, I mean, if you just put $5 back, you know, $5 each pay period back, you know, or if you can't afford $5, put $3 back. Everybody can afford $3 because you've been spending $3 going walking in the grocery store, you know, and that's just buying BS, you know. So start saving money, y'all. So if anything happen, you know, if we have another, you know, shut down of the earth, of the world, you know, at least you have a little savings, you know. So I encourage everybody to go ahead and start, you know, putting that money back and budgeting and writing your finances down, because when you see it on paper, it makes a world of difference. Me and my hairdresser, last time I was talking to her, we was talking about, I said, you start writing your stuff down? She was like, yes, Queen, I started writing it down. I said, it makes a difference, don't it? She was like, yes, it do. I'm telling you. Or for those who like, you know, to do stuff on the computer and put it on a spreadsheet. What's your goal? How many credit cards you want to pay off? Like I said, I'm in credit card debt because I wasn't working for a year because of my husband stroke. So I had to like live off my credit cards, and I was too scared to like go back to work because I didn't want to leave him in the house by himself, you know, until he got acclimated and learned, you know, got acclimated to the house and learning how to move again in a house without him, you know, falling or anything like that. So I basically live off my credit cards for a year because I was debt free. Only thing I had was my truck note, but of course certain circumstances happened, so that's how I got back in debt, which I'm not ashamed that I got back in debt because I'm on the road of paying it off. Like I said, I'm paying my truck off. That was one goal, to have my truck paid off in 2024. So I'm working on 2 credit cards at a time. So I got 2 credit cards that I'm working on. So hopefully by January, one will be paid off, and by February, I think the second one be paid off. A Citibank one will be paid off. And I got a Navy Federal one, so that's 2 that's paid off. And then I have, after that, I got 3 more. And then I got to really start hitting my savings, so, you know, I could be ready by May or June to start, you know, building, you know, from my building fund, putting back for my building fund for my, you know, grandmother's house. So I really got to hit that real hard so I can get the outside, so I can get the shell of it done over. Go ahead and get that done. And then I say I give myself another little break before I jump to the inside. So hopefully I want to have the outside done by 2025. It might, like I said, it might take me 2 years to finish our home. But if I can get the outside done, the roof done over, and just work on the outside, closing the carport up, until, you know, until make it to a garage, that way I can start taking stuff from my house and storing it down there, and, you know, and get some of the stuff out of my house. But I know it's a process, it's not a marathon, so I'm willing to take my time on it. No one is in there right now. My aunt and my cousin, they, you know, that was there, they're, you know, in Memphis now, so now I don't have to stress about, you know, let me rush. I can really take my time and really, you know, get it done right and get it really, really nice for the family. So yeah, that's my plan, my goal, and I still want to be monetized for YouTube as well, so I can really start, you know, going hard with my content on the house, and I can start going content for my house, you know, and taking you guys shopping with me, you know, just looking at some things. But yeah, I shop, where I shop, I gotta have stuff on clearance. Yeah, I found a pretty vase on clearance at Target for $5, and it's that charcoal gray black. It is so cute. Me and my granddaughter shot like a haul this weekend, so it's on that haul. But it was $5. It was a cute little vase too. And I found them some, you know, little coloring books and stuff for $3. Y'all know how Target be having that little dollar thing when you first walk in. So that's what I did. I went and shopped on that little thing for them, $3 stuff. Because I told my granddaughter, I said, I'm not really trying to, buy a whole lot of stuff because I'm trying to pay my bills off and save for my grandma's house. And she was like, don't worry about it, Gigi. You always, buy us stuff. I was like, oh, that is so sweet. I was like, thank you. I said, but I'm going to make up for it. She said, I know, Gigi, you always buy us nice things. I said, oh, that just made my heart just, like, melt because she understood. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, nah, you got to keep on buying me my stuff. She was like, oh, don't worry about it, Gigi. You always buy us stuff. I was like, you know what? Her mom is doing a good job, let me tell you. She was just so grateful. She was just happy that we went to Sephora to get our mask and everything. But that was really, really sweet of her to, say that. But yeah, y'all, let's start saving and putting money back now. Don't wait till January, before 2025. Go ahead and set your accounts up now so you can go into the new year rocking and rolling on savings. So by the time you get to next year around November and, if something do happen, you had that little, emergency fund. They always say always at least have $1,000 saved up for emergency. Which is true because y'all know everything now costs at least $500-$600. You got vehicle problems or anything. We just got my son's car needed new brakes, and it's just over time because my husband never had a problem with the car, but he driving hard, driving fast, so, and we don't have to. I think my husband had that car for at least, I want to say for at least 5 or 6 years, maybe 7, and now the brakes just not went bad on it. But I guess, I would have known, like, okay, something wrong, let me go and change the pads, but, I guess he wasn't paying attention. Now it's rubbing and scraping and locked up. So now he had to pay extra money and everything for that car. But I say that to say, if I didn't have money saved, up for my emergency fund, I would be like, okay, we got to wait for like some paydays so I can get it saved up so we can get the car fixed, because we don't want him being nowhere without no car. Want him, make sure he get the class. And he doing so good, he getting all A's and B's, so I want to make sure you don't miss no class. Get your butt on the class, so no excuses. But he got friends and stuff down there, so his roommate has a car, which is his best friend, so I'm not worried about him not, having a car to drive nowhere, because, they'll be okay together. But we just want to make sure that his car is working as well, because it's almost time for them to come home for Thanksgiving break, so they'll be coming home in a minute. So I want to make sure he can drive the car home safe. And they was wanting to charge us over $2,000 for the brakes, tires. We was like, okay, you just need to make it home. We get tires in Atlanta from a place in Atlanta. That's a small town, college town. They be trying to rip. We just wait till you get on back here, and then we get you some tires. So, and I was just talking to one of the foremen today. He was telling me about this place called Taz or something like that in Tucker, Georgia. He got to give me the name, but he was like, Quinn, he put brand new tires on his wife Range Rover. He said, Quinn, I got all brand new tires. And he said, I think he said he paid like $500 something for all her tires. So I know I should pay less because he just got a little Mitsubishi. So I know it should be less than that to get 4 brand new tires. So, but we'll see. We will see when he get home. But yeah, so go ahead and put that saving for $1,000. If you ever watch Dave Ramsey, which, like I told you, I follow a lot of budgeting people. The Budgetista, Anthony O'Neill, Dave. I used to follow Dave Ramsey years ago, before he even started having like guests and stuff on his show. I used to follow Dave Ramsey back then, but now he done made to like a whole big little stage and this and stuff. But I just followed him back then, and Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know, I had that. Oh, back in the day, I had this guy working at Mrs. Winters. Anybody know about Mrs. Winters here in Georgia before they shut down? I used to be a manager there. And this guy came in and gave me his tapes of Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I mean, I listened to those tapes left and right. But y'all, it's so weird because when I used to listen to him, I didn't do nothing that he said do. I didn't get the concept of it. I don't know, because I was so busy partying. I really wasn't caring about finances because it was just me. You know, I ain't had no kids. I had my house, you know, so, but I think I just never took in consideration, like, okay, Queen, you go ahead and pay your house off, you know. So I don't know, I just never paid attention to finances, you know, not until like I had my son. Then that's when I really started paying attention to like a lot of my finances. Like, okay, I got this little boy now I gotta really be smart with my money. And then on top of, my friends really set the tone for me. They was like, no, you make good money. You need to be putting your money in the bank. You need to be opening up two or three different bankers account. So I give homage to my friends because they really set the tone for me saving money and get my finances together. So that's why I tell people now, just, I don't care what it is, just save. Just save, y'all. Go ahead and start getting those accounts together. For real. Try to. Anyway, if you can, put something back. Because it is, you're always supposed to at least have $1,000 saved no matter what. Any type of rainy day. And if you can save more, the more you save, the better. The better you'll be. Okay, I need to wipe y'all off because y'all look. Where's mine? Let me wipe y'all off a little bit. There you go. I be forgetting about my thing be dirty until I look at it through here and it be shining. But yep, let's start saving, putting that money back, or put in a high yield savings account. Put in an account that you can't get to quickly. That's the key. Do an online banking. Something that you can't get too quick, that you gotta go through a couple of steps before you can get the money. That makes a difference too. That's a good way to save as well. Yep. Let's go into 2025 with a good starting savings. Getting our finances together. And for those who got kids and they about to graduate, listen, I learned a lot when my son started going to school. Even though I had, you know, his best friend mom, they helped me with a lot of the financial aid stuff. So, y'all, what we paying for these kids to go to school is ridiculous. It's oh my God. It's craziness. That's why I talk to people about trade school. If your kids can go to a trade school, baby, that's the best thing. Unless you just want them to have that life of, you know, going to school if you can afford it. So getting that financial aid. You know what kills me about the financial aid? This is what kills me. Is that you get the financial aid, right? So you get the financial aid and, okay, the financial aid pays for so much of the school. Then so much of the school is still left on your child. And then we as the parents have to pay the difference. So it's like, okay, if I'm paying the difference and I got to pay this $1,200 every month, it seems like he shouldn't have no bill. It seems like it should nothing be left on him. Like, if you're making me pay every month, you know, $1,200, $1,000, or whatever the case it may be, why when he graduates from college, he's still gonna be in debt starting off? Which is crazy to me. It's like financial aid, we got to do better. We got to do better. Like, if give these kids all the money, and if the parents gotta pay, let us have to pay whatever, but we shouldn't let them be in debt, Like, that's crazy. Because I'm thinking my son ain't got no debt, but shoot, he gonna have a debt when he graduate from college. Which me and his dad, that's what I'm trying to get out of debt now. So by the time he graduate from college and get a job, we're gonna help him pay that student loan that they gave him off, because by the time all that interest and stuff hit it, that's why these kids be in debt. It's like crazy. And they can't start off on a good foot in society and working. They got to pay all this money back. They already gonna have to, if their parents can't give them no car, they gotta get them a little car, so they can be able to get back and forth to work. And then y'all know the prices of rent and stuff are already up. So that's more debt on them. I appreciate anybody, y'all. I know my son is in college, but if you can talk to your kids about going to a trade school and that, union, hey, that's the best thing. Let me tell you, that is the best thing. And they get free medical. My son was a laborer this summer because, I wanted him to see what a construction site, does. And they just sent him his health benefits because they've been taking money out. He didn't, like, Mama ain't taking my money. I was like, Makai, that's the money they take out for your medical. And this money that they take out for medical, they get insurance. Plus they put away for their retirement. And I told my son, you just 20. So can you imagine by the time you get 30, 40, how much you will have in retirement working for a union? And then if you get a wife, kids, all your medical is through the union. So, which is pretty good. And I think they only have to work. My son only worked like 2 or 3 months, but he was working a lot of hours too. I think he met the hours requirement. So if you got kids or anything, y'all talk to them about getting a trade. Tell them to go find a union labor in a city. If they can't find no job, tell them to find a union labor. Find a union that, they provide labors for these big companies. You got all these electricians, the electrical companies that they union, but they need laborers to, help keep the job site clean. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, so if they doing excavation, that means they don't need nobody going in there. They just mandating the gate. So they don't do no hard work. It's just tiring because they out there for 12 hours or whatever the case may be, because they can't work on nothing because they not being trained. So all they do is walk around, pick up trash, clean up a little bit, so it's easy work, and they get paid maybe like $18, $19 an hour. That's good for a child. My son, that was good for him because he in college, and that's something for him to have just, in the summer. So this summer I'm working with, the company that he was working with was so he can still be in the union. So I'm gonna try to get him an internship with the electrical company so he can, do safety with them, so he can start getting his internship together. But y'all, I tell you, please preach to your kids about getting a trade. And all they can do, they can go to these different unions, mechanical, if they want to be a heavy machine operator, a pipe fitter, elevators, it's so many different trades out here that they can do and make good money. And especially if they start traveling, they ain't got no kids travel. See the world on their dime. So, it's well worth it. It's well worth it. Let me tell you. Just let them start, traveling and getting, being independent. That's the reason why, one reason, my son, I asked him which one he wanted to do, because he only had 3 choices in our house. You either gonna go to school, you gonna pick a trade, or you go in the military. That was it. You ain't finna set out for no year. You ain't gonna have time to think about it. None of that. You gotta go and get the ball rolling. Because time ain't gonna wait for you. You set out a year, next thing you know, it's a year, it's 2 years, it's 3 years, and you still ain't really accomplished nothing. So we got to make sure that we get these kids straight. I know everybody's like, well, they need a break from after, being in high school. And baby, it's real life. Let them grind now. So by the time they in their 30s and, by the time maybe 35, 40, by the time they 50, they can chill out. They can chill. Especially if they doing their money the right way. They ain't even gotta work as hard. I just wasn't a firm believer in my son getting no break after he graduate. Nah, we gotta keep on going. You got the summer. After the summer, baby, you gotta roll. We gotta get this together. So y'all really think about that. How we, dictate our children life, and once they, graduate out of high school, because we have to lead them in the right direction so they can, work. And start asking y'all jobs. Listen, I got a child. What can they do around here? Like, I never knew so many like construction jobs hired. They got all these, kids programs, So many jobs got different programs for kids to come and work so they can see what type of, career they want to be in. IT is another good career. Oh my God, if you can get your child in IT, they can take them courses right online and have a good job. Go on Google, find out what IT jobs, what certifications do they need. Take those certifications, baby. They ain't even in debt. They just got to pay for the certification in the class. And some IT classes are given to you for free. So it just depends on what type of IT you taking. But a lot of they certifications are online that you could take online. So really start getting our kids out there. Everything now is, the world is computers. So what better job is being IT, fixing on computers, fixing on, being a program director, all these different stuff. I don't know all the terminology, but I know there's a lot of stuff coming up for ITs, and that's all you see now. Sterile processing. They can take certification sterile processing, washing, cleaning instruments in the hospital, and make good money. So it's all type of jobs out there. We just got to lead our kids, because a lot of times with our schools, they don't, give our kids, all those different benefits, or, tell our kids about all these different jobs that they can really, really can, take and have. But we can do our homework and start asking questions. What's this about? What's this? Because I didn't know nothing about a labor union or nothing like that until I was like, y'all, I need my son to get a job out here this summer. And they was like, oh, tell me to go through the union, the labor union. I was like, what's that? They gave me look it up, it's up this, and gave me the number. Baby, I called that lady so fast. I was like, oh yeah, you going here. You about to have a job. I know my son was like, man, I ain't getting no break out to college this summertime. Nope. Get to work, buddy. You a big boy. You be eating up by my whole check. But yeah, start getting these kids into something. That's how we can get some of them off the streets, There's a lot of time why they turn to the streets, because they bored. That's why they get in trouble, because they bored. They ain't got nothing to do. If they go to work every day, shoot, they too tired to do any criminal stuff. So put their little butts to work. Let me tell you. Because my son was tired every day in summer. Every day. Yeah, we just got to get our kids in the right directions. In the right direction. That's it. And we got to start having these schools get our kids right too. Just because they in the inner city, they need to be taught a lot of stuff. Because they can make it. They really can make it. Because in a minute, they ain't going to be able to rob nobody, because nobody carry no cash. Everything on debit. Because we come to the world now where it ain't going to be no cash. Everything's just going to be transported, through electronic, through, bank, Because I swear I don't carry cash on me at all. I be lost sometimes. I go to the store and somebody say cash. I be like, what? You still got cash. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but I be like, what? Let me run go get some, because I don't never have it on me. I'm like, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. I mean, I understand some people scared, but shoot, nowadays you gotta have a debit card, something on you. Cause ain't nobody carry no cash no more. What? Now everybody too scared to carry cash now, so they you might get robbed or something. Ain't like how back in the day we could cash our whole check and have it in our hand. You know, even they do have those, you know, cash payout cash places, you know, for some people who don't have bank accounts or maybe messed up, you know, a bank account or whatever. Back in the day. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. Y'all on the wrong area, my brother. Y'all need to come on up. But yeah. Yeah, if you don't, what was I saying? Oh, cash, carrying cash, baby. Somebody do that. Yeah, we gotta set our children up for success. Let me tell you, we got to. I kind of like coming around this time because it ain't that much traffic. Because baby, on Fridays when we get off, oh my God, we stuck in this traffic. It's awful on Fridays. Sometimes I just be want to hang around the job site just so I won't be stuck in traffic. I mean, I run into some, but it's 6:27 now, so we should be smooth sailing all the way down. On this highway. We shall see. Well, y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with us. There we go. We're in the house now. But yeah, I'm excited. Y'all, I've been so excited seeing my channel grow. I've been so excited. So excited. I'm like, oh, we are growing. People are watching. I'm so happy. We're going to keep hitting that record button and keep posting. And I just got to learn how to edit. I need somebody to sit down with me and show me, like, Queen, just take your time and do this. Take your time and do that. You know, I need somebody to sit down with me. Because I be trying to look at YouTube and try to figure it out, you know, with them. Look at me move my hand. But yeah, I be trying to look at YouTube and figure it out. But I'm like, man, I need somebody to be like, okay, take your time, do it like this, Queenie. I'm more of an in-person, you know, when somebody's teaching me something. You know, I learn a lot of stuff off of YouTube, but when it comes to that, I really need somebody to sit down with me. How to phase in. What's it, phase in? I think it's something like that. That thing that YouTube be saying. How to make it smooth, make it seamless. You know, when you got to chop up stuff and make it to one video. I don't know what it's called, y'all, but yeah, I gotta try to learn that. But I'm gonna get better. But I'm gonna keep putting my videos out there because I want to look back and be like, oh my God, that's where I started. Oh my God, look at my videos, look a mess, you know. Except for the ones that I know I got the guy, you know, editing for me. Because like I said, when I was doing my fireplace over, you know, that was in different phases, different steps. So he got to edit that stuff. I can't not edit that. So I want to go back. Even I taped some of those wrong. So but I was like, when you taped it wrong, I was like, man, I did not know. I just thought I was just hitting record. As I know it was a certain way I had to hold the camera and all of that. I had no clue. That's why I went on and bought a camera, because I'm like, man, you know, I found out I did a lot of videos wrong on my phone. I was like, man, okay, I'm getting a camera, you know, and I went on Marketplace, got my camera. But I'm like, man, I didn't even know I was supposed to do this. So now I be telling all my friends, if you shoot, you got to shoot it this way. And the other way is for TikTok, you know, to put the vertical up and down. That's for like short videos and stuff. And the long way is for, you know, shoot your content and stuff. I thought all of it was the same. Y'all, Lord Jesus, thought all of it was the same, and it wasn't. But those are learning curves, you know, that you learn, you know, with YouTube. And me, I didn't really pay attention. They say it's in the directions where YouTube tells you everything, where you're supposed to hold your camera. Y'all was too excited. I just wanted to just shoot the video. I ain't pay no attention to none of that when I was setting up my YouTube account last year. I was just too happy to put some content out, not knowing I was doing it wrong. But it's okay, because that's what I want. I want the imperfection, you know. So when I do get good at this, which I am going to get good at this, when I do get good at this, and I go back and look, I'm like, oh my God, look where I started, so that I could be somebody else person, be like, okay, well, her videos weren't perfect, but she made it, you know. Now she's doing good on YouTube. So they always say, just put it out there no matter what. So, you know, I see all these big content creators, you know, they doing well on YouTube, you know, making millions. You know I got a long way to go, because they got different big sponsorships and stuff, you know, and agencies and stuff. But you know, I went back and looked at some of their videos from like when they first started, and baby, I was like, oh my God, the way her videos is now, you would think she had a whole production team from when she first started to where she at, you know, where they at now, you know. So like I said, I'm gonna put my raw footage on out there the way it is. If I say words wrong, if you know I misspoke, hey, just tell me so I can go back and I can go back and correct it. I'm never too proud to be like, oh no, I ain't going back apologizing for that. You know, of course, you know, sometimes you say you think you're saying the right information, and sometimes it's not right. So that's just life. That is just life. But yeah, I'm gonna get this YouTube thing down pat. I'm gonna get it down pat. Got to. And especially if I pass my state and national test for my real estate, I really want to make sure I get YouTube down so I can start, you know, when I'm selling houses and stuff, I can really get that down pat and video some houses and stuff, and you know, send it out to clients, or you know, put on YouTube that, you know, this house is for sale. Because I watch a lot of those house guys too on YouTube. Subscribe to them and be looking at all these beautiful houses in Georgia. Between Georgia and Texas, baby, got some beautiful houses. I swear, Texas got some nice houses. I see why everybody flocking to Texas now. It used to be everybody coming to Georgia, but now everybody going to Texas. Texas got some nice houses. I swear they do. But I follow a lot of content creators that's real estate agents, guys and girls, and Texas and everything. I be looking at some of these houses. That's where I get a lot of my ideas from too. You know, going on there, seeing what the, you know, up-to-date houses, what they got in these up-to-date houses, what, you know, what's keeping them up-to-date, what's the latest trends, you know. I swear, YouTube University, you can find everything. You can find any and everything on there. But I guess that's what they say, you know. Make sure you got content that people, that's relatable, and content that people, you know, can go to for, you know, for advice, or, you know, maybe something they was thinking they just didn't know, you know, they can just put it in. But yeah, that's why I always put on mine, you know, chit chat, on my way home from work. I don't know if it's something else I can, label it, or, where I can attract more people, to my channel. But maybe I can say let's talk on my way home. I don't know. I put it. Sometimes I put it in the is the AI to see what's a good topic and see what's trending. That where my video can, people can start getting traction to the station, to your channel. You go on AI, and you come up with what's name, with good content, or good, what is it, niche? Is it niche? Something like that. Oh no, good titles. Good titles. Come up with good titles. We moving, but it's still a little thick out here. Little thick out here. Yeah, I bet y'all like she go to work in the dark. She go to work in the dark. She come home in the dark. Baby, now that time I went back. Ain't no more daylight. Straight in the dark. Oh my goodness. Come on, y'all. Let's move, let's move, let's move. I don't know why it always bunches up right by 20, Highway 20. If you anybody in Atlanta, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like traffic always bunches up right there. I don't understand. It don't be like no accidents, nothing. Just traffic just go slow in that one little area. Then once you get past it, then it just speeds up. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Yawning. Almost time for bed. Almost time. See how it ain't nothing right here. They just be taking a little time. I think everybody be trying to get on 20. So they just, that's why they just be so backed up, because they be way on the other side to get into the turning lane, get on 20. And y'all been trying to answer all y'all comments back. Y'all are so sweet. So I'm gonna try to, I be trying to answer the comments back, when I get to work in between my little free time. But keep the comments coming. I love it. I love it. And if I miss some comments, I try to go back and, look them up on each video and try to, comment on everybody. But I appreciate everybody commenting on my videos. And let me know what y'all think, about budgeting and saving. Like I say, put them green hearts in there to let me know that y'all feel the budgeting and saving. Let's go ahead and start saving now, so by the time we get to 2025, we'll have just a little bit of cushion. Just a little bit. We won't have a lot, but we have a little bit starting off in 2025. I encourage everybody, go ahead and get it started. Put them green hearts, put them that money sign, them green hearts in the comments. We don't need no another shutdown. But you know what? What's the bad part about it is that the shutdown didn't affect me at all. I worked all the way through COVID. And I'm talking about all the way through COVID. I didn't have not a day off. They will shut down some of the, they had some of our, guys off work or whatever. But for the most part, I worked all the way through COVID. I ain't getting out a stimulus check to the first. I was like, they should have did something for the, the workers, the people that was working. But I guess we didn't need it because we were still earning our paychecks. Our hours dropped. That was about it. We went to like 40-hour week versus, we working our 12s and 13 hours a day. That was the only difference. Me and somebody else was talking about that the other day, how we was like, COVID didn't affect us at all. Better yet, we wish it would have affected us so we can have a little break. But my son graduated, that year. So I was like, okay, I don't need no day off because I got to pay for his, graduation stuff. And then we was having a big party at my house, So I'm glad I didn't have any, days off or anything like that when COVID was going on. What was it? They call us essential workers. Like that's why Walmart changed their hours. Went to a certain time and they have a lot of people in stores and stuff. The nurses really had it bad. People being sick. I just still wonder about that today. Like, how did everybody get sick like that? And I remember getting to my job site. We went on a cruise, and I had just made it to Oklahoma, and to work my job. And I wasn't even there a good 2 weeks, and they had like literally everybody was going out sick. Like you had like whole companies that was in office going out sick because everybody was sick. And I was just thinking about that all the time. Like COVID was actually starting then, and it didn't blow up until TV got it. The news and stuff started saying people being sick, with this. But I was like, man, and y'all, let me tell you, when people was getting sick and stuff, I automatically started wearing like latex gloves. I wasn't wearing the mask, but I was wearing latex gloves because I was like, I don't want to touch no handles. And I always kept like some wipes and stuff with me. Make sure I kept my desk clean. Make sure I kept, lights on my desk. Things that I normally do when I go on job sites and when I'm in close corners with, workers or whatever. And then being on a job site, it's just, you got hundreds and hundreds of people out there, So it's like and everybody used to always say, why you wearing latex gloves? Like, man, I want to touch these hands of people coughing and people don't wash their hands, And I never got sick with COVID, never. Because I always kept everything clean. Because I was able to go to work. I didn't have to be off work because I caught COVID, nothing. I didn't catch COVID until, was it 2 years later or 3 years later? Maybe, no, it was longer than that. It was longer than that before I got sick, and then they didn't call it COVID. They was like, oh, you just got a respiratory infection. I was like, okay, like I ain't never had that. But I just got to my new job here in Georgia, and everybody was sick in the office, and I got sick by being in the office, even though I kept everything clean around me. But when you in close corners like that, I got sick at that job. I told everybody I had worked all the way through COVID and never got sick, and I come to this job site and I got sick. And that's before they even start mandating the mask and all of that stuff, I was like, see y'all, I always with my gloves, but I didn't think I'd get sick, once I got, COVID is over, you know what I'm saying? They saying, it was still here, but it wasn't like as bad. So, but yeah, I got a little touch of it. But I hear you broke through out of that because I was medicine in the back, taking my vitamins and everything. I'm telling you, get zinc, vitamin E. What's my route? I take zinc, vitamin E, and turmeric. I take those threes faithfully every day. Every day. I was trying to come down with something because one of my coworkers, we in a trailer on this job. So it's real close, you know, quarters. And he got sick, and next, you know, everybody, and I kept saying, yeah, I don't feel good. I'm starting not to feel. And you know how you know your body. You know your body. I was like, oh my God, I'm starting to get sick. I called my friend. I said, girl, I think I'm getting sick. She said, you been taking yours? I said, no, I ain't been taking. But baby, let me tell y'all something. I started taking 2 zincs during the day, 2 zincs at zinc at night. I would take the zinc, B12, and the turmeric twice a day before I get to work and when I get ready to go lay it down at night. And I got rid of whatever I was trying to come down with. I got rid of it real quick, and I wore my mask. And I made sure I bought Lysol and everything, you know, start spraying stuff down again. You know, like, nah, I can't be out of commission. I got a goal I got to reach. So y'all in these offices and stuff, start taking some look. Don't start putting no wipes back on the desk, because y'all know, especially with people who got the little bitty babies. You know, and they got to go to daycare and they got to go to school. You know, start putting it on your desk. I made my boss down, because I was bringing stuff from my house. So I told him, I said, listen, we need some more, you know, what is it called? Sanitize, the little towels, you know, the little disinfect, the little thing in the box, in the bucket. Not a bucket, but the tube. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I tell him to buy a whole lot of them. I put one on everybody's desk. I said, now keep y'all desk clean. Make sure. They'll tell you quick, keep our trailer clean. Because we ain't about to get sick up in here. All of us go down together. And we got to make sure we be out here for these people to make their money. We don't know what nobody's situation is, where they got to be at work, you know? And we all sick and laid out, and we can't, if we get sick, they can't work, because we can't be out there to look after them. So I just make sure everything is nice and clean every day. I tell everybody, you gotta just be proactive. Like the trailer next to us, they was like, man, everybody in our trailer sick. I was like, not over here. When it was trying to come, we got rid of that real quick. Anybody trying to be sick? And I get the fussing too with them guys, because I'm the only girl in there too. I'm like, y'all, nope, we don't, nope, keep this bathroom clean. Nope, Use these wipes, wipe down the wipes. That's what it is, y'all, the wipes. Use these wipes, wipe down these handles, wipe down your door. Wipe down your hard surface, wipe down your desk, your chairs, arms, all that. Ooh, child, we make sure we gotta keep it clean. That's something, y'all, I can't be out. I got too much stuff to do. Yeah, I hate this little bump thing right here. I wish they would fix this. It seems like you about to tear your car up. And all it is the drainage, the sewer drain, the tops of it, and you got to go over. It's an uneven surface right there. Like, good Lord. I don't know who needs to shave that down and fix that. Somebody do. Yeah, I wish I could play music. I know I just don't want. I can't get copyright. Y'all, we can be singing on the way home. I can't sing, y'all, but you know, it would be nice if we had a little music going on in the background. We'd be like, oh, that's a jam. That was a jam back in the day. Sometimes I be cracking myself up, y'all. My little inside jokes. You know, me and the grandkids, we didn't have our dance contest. Usually we have a dance contest every time they come over. We ain't got no dance contest this time. Guess I gotta get them next time. I be swearing I be beating them. Like, y'all, I won. Nah, Gigi, I won. Nah, I won this dance contest today. I gotta show y'all our dance contest we be having. Okay, what you doing? Is that the right way? Cause baby, you driving slow trying to turn. I hope you okay. They okay? I mean, they was turning real slow, y'all. Hope they okay. Make it on home safe. God, please help them make it on to their house safe. If they was getting sleepy or couldn't see. I don't know. Let them make it to their destination, baby. Whatever's going on in that car. We trying to truck it on down. Lord. We ain't far now, y'all. We ain't far. Y'all let me know how this light work. Remember I tried to use it the last time. It's not bad. Now I got it down there to use it at home. So I might start doing my little car videos driving home a little bit more, getting a little comfortable with it. Cause I ain't want to be bright. So I ain't got it on bright. So I got on that little shade difference. Cause babe, if I put it on bright, it's gonna be, see how light it is? When I put it on bright, I'll put it on bright. It'd be real bright. Let me buy these lights now. Hopefully that would have been perfect, y'all, right there. These little ring lights be so cute. I didn't realize how important they be until you need them. I probably need to tint my windows a little bit more so can't nobody see in my car. But nah, Georgia, you get in trouble having dark tint in Georgia. Even though I see a lot of people have dark tints, I be like, man, how they get away with all them dark tints? I get a dark tint, I be first one to get a ticket. Everybody else been riding around with dark tints, no ticket. They said, I get it, I get the ticket. Because when they tinted this truck when I was in Oklahoma, I was like, look up the rules and regulations because I don't want to get in trouble when I get back to Georgia. Because y'all tinted down here, because Oklahoma, I think they tint can be dark. But Georgia can't. I was like, please. And luckily that guy that owned the shop, they all police officers, so they understood. He's like, all right, we'll look it up for you. I said, because I don't want to get in trouble when I get back. I don't get no tickets. There were some real cool police officers down there. He's like, you have any problems or anything like that, let us know. You call us. I said, okay. They brought my truck back home to me one day. When they was, tinting the ones, I think when I get my running boards on there. And I was like, I ain't got no way to come to y'all because y'all got my truck. So they said, oh, we'll bring it to you where you stay. And I told them where I stay, and they bring it to me. He's like, we'll make sure we always look out for you. I said, okay. Especially when I had to get my tags and stuff. I went straight on down police. I was like, I need something in writing saying that I'm here, so I can send it into Georgia. They was like, okay, no problem. Boop. Got it for me and everything. I'm like, thank y'all. Sometimes it pay to be nice. Certain things you need, It came out. You messing with it. Hold on, y'all. In the pitch black now. Yeah, we good now. He's almost there, y'all. Almost there. One day down, 4 more to go. No, 5 more to go. I think we got to work this Saturday again. Y'all had to work last Saturday. Only had 1 free Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to try to go live. I couldn't go live this Saturday because, I had the grandkids. They would have been all on the live acting crazy with their GG. So I think I'm going to go live this Saturday and do another review on a black liquor. Well, black or minority liquor. Hey, what's going on? I didn't pick the trash up. Is everybody's trash not picked up? Let's see what's going on. Ain't nobody. They might be running a little late. Let's hope. Alrighty, y'all. We have made it. It was good talking to y'all. I swear it was. Good talking to y'all. I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't see. Y'all, we've been talking for an hour and 5 minutes. Lord Jesus, running our mouths up in this camp. But okay, y'all, let me get in this house. So, ooh, I'm blocking y'all. Let me get in this house so I can start it off for another day. So, once again, welcome to Queen's Hangout. And click like, share, try to watch the video all the way through. I hope I wasn't as boring, but I'm trying to be hype, get the voice right for you guys. So once again, I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel and everybody who's leaving me comments and stuff. I really, really appreciate it. And I want to thank the guy that did a review on my channel, Sneeze, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but I thank you too for, doing a review on my channel. I appreciate you. So, and anybody else comment, and I try to get back with all the comments because I be straight geek when I get comments, y'all. I be so happy. Oh, I got a comment. So I am going to answer back. So, because y'all are my community and I appreciate you guys. Okay. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Let me get in this house. So I get in this bed, take this shower, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. I try to probably pick up the camera in the morning when I'm driving to work because y'all, it feels so much. It felt good when we was driving to work that day together and we was talking. I was like, I was such in a positive mode and felt good. So I think I might be picking up this camera more, when I'm driving to work and coming home. So y'all make the time go by fast, so nice. Okay, well, let me go. I will talk to you guys later, and click like, share, and watch the video all the way through. Talk to you guys later. Bye.